Chicken dinner. Winner, 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 chicken dinner. Winner, 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 chicken dinner.
Alright everyone, welcome back for the first game on Erigel in week number 3 of PEL. We are going to jump into our first of actual favorite map, and we need the points. We absolutely need the points. We have 3 rough games coming in, and Sanhok is our best map yet, but the rotations we had were pretty unlucky. The first rotation was on point. We actually used vehicles for the first time on Sanhok. The crossing the bridge was alright. We went a little bit more deeper. We had a decent spot on top of the hill with some overview. And I think that players were spotting another spot to play, like the better rotations coming in, because the Sanhok center circle is very, very important to have. Jimbo, the man with the 2-seater. Well, let's say he tried to send the circle, but he kind of lost his own life in the process, because yeah, it was unfortunate. He knocked himself, he crashed, and it was in a position where we were not able to pick him up to have another revive coming in. And very unfortunate, of course, because there it was EB, was kind of solo. The Semty was all alone on top of the hill. But he got taken out by DA, even though he had the opening knock coming in onto 6mo. Semty was out, and then we were just suddenly down to 2 players. We were down to 2 players, Jemty and EB. And this is the guy, MVP of the previous game. And his awareness was on point. He was snaking, he was going from rock to rock, proning, and he found himself a pretty good position. And of course, I have to say it, the circles were pretty lucky. The circles were in our favor, and we ended up at the 3rd place with 1 kill point for a total of 6 points. So for today we have 13 points. It is okay, it is alright, but we kind of need a win to compensate for the loss of points of today. And also, of course, TSM, they are having such a good day. They already picked up 53 points, and now they have a gap of 25 points. So we need a good game. We need a win. If we just have 1 win right now coming in hard, and TSM have the first bad game for today, then suddenly we are back at the 1st place on the leaderboard. That's all we need at this point. Still, we are 14 points ahead of Navi and 32 points ahead of FaZe. So the remaining competitors are having an off day too. FaZe only 8 points for today. Navi 15 points for today. So TSM and NIP, they're absolutely feeling it. NIP, they kind of have to. They were pretty low on the scoreboard, but right now they are slowly climbing, and they are currently sitting on 9th. And of course TSM, they are having a super good day. But now this is Erangel. This is our favorite map to play. The first circle was popping already, and it's gonna be a spicy circle that could actually go towards Sarki. That's gonna be interesting to see. Also, the river is still in. It can go either side. It can go north of the river and even south. So this is kind of like a 50-50 circle. I'm interested where we are going to commit. We see EB with the Dacia driving, and he is leaving Pushiki pretty early on actually. Not that many teams started their rotation as of yet. Of course, we need to go towards the river as fast as we can. That's gonna be one of the most important spots with this zone. Semty with a mutant. Oh, alright, so he's trading in for the K9. That is better. A mutant is of course not a good weapon to have. And here we are, Jemty following EB also with the Dacia, meaning we have plenty of vehicles. Hopefully EB is there pretty quick though, because he needs to. Look at the A, you can see the icons of the DA players all the way in the distance. And EB is getting close towards the cube compound. The cube compound is at the other side of the river. It's pretty close to the guard tower as well. Super strong position, of course. Super strong position if you want to control the river. And with this circle, we kinda have to. It is indeed lots of games left. Lots of games left, even more than 30 games, but it's fine. It feels like it goes way faster, and EB actually made it towards a cube compound first. Well played, good rotation coming in, so now we can cross to safety. Jemty is already going deeper inside of the zone, but we should probably stay here for now, because this circle can go either side. It can go south, it can also go north. Crowd Nuki with rotation coming in. Jemty is going to group with Jimbo. Jimbo probably asked for some backup, but he is safe and sound, so Jemty can now finally commit towards the cross, and he's going for it. Good teamwork coming in. Jemty is still there. I can't really go any deeper on his own. And indeed, every point counts. Every point is important. We saw it actually in the ending of phase 2. There it was so close actually. The top 4 could still win the entire phase, and it all came down to the last days. So it could be interesting to see if it's right. No, it's all fine. Jimbo is not dead. Don't scare me, right, Liquid Radar. Don't scare me. He is fine. He was just chilling in the garage compound, and here we are. Circle committing. And we are on the move. The players are going in. This is a full rotation coming in. Now, where are we stopping though? Of course, this is all the way on top of the hill. We were not in a position to scout ahead. Normally, we could go towards the airplane. This is our common rotation coming in, but it looks like it is already taken by a different team. N47 already pulled up. They pulled up at our preferred location. This is happening today plenty of times already. We start the rotation, but then we pull up at a team that beat us to it. And now we are kind of forced to back off, of course. We are not willing to fight for this location early on. And here we go, slowly falling back. We need a new plan. This is a okay-ish plateau actually. Decent plateau, but we are not stopping now. Come on. Come on. Gamer Legion in our back now as well. Jimbo and EB both got hit. And this is not good at all. We are kind of stuck in between several teams. And Jimbo now even forced to use smokes to get away. Look at that. Oh, look at the bike now. The bike is exploding. And EB needs to provide some cover. They need to get out safely. EB driving. Monka as in jet. Hopefully this is all going according to plan. Oh, Jemty getting heavily pressured. The tire is very low. Needs to step out of his vehicle. And he got knocked by Tixu by Crowd. He is still there though. No flushes coming in. 2 players from Crowd are trying to get closer towards Jemty. Driving in 2 teams at the same time. It is DA and it is Crowd. But we are still up. Jemty is still there. We need to stop the vehicles right now in order to save Jemty. Can we do it though? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. We lose Jemty early on. He is getting flushed. And this is exactly what happened for today. This is exactly what happened for today. We are rotating. The first rotation is pretty good. But then if we want to pull up at our second spot, it is already occupied by a different team. We cannot commit to that location. And we don't really have a backup plan, it seems. We don't really have a different spot to play. And if we are so close and we come to the conclusion that we can't play the spot, we are basically just driving around hoping to find a better spot. But it's not working in our favor and we don't have control. Here we go. Circle is popping. Most of the teams are committing to the north side. But it can still go south actually. It can still go south. Here we go. Oh, this circle. Look at the circle. All the teams that were stacking up at the north side. But now it goes south. And we need to go back. We need to go all the way back. Oi. This is going to be very hard for lots of teams. Because they all need to cross the same river. But can we do it though? And where are we going? Where can we absolutely go? Alright. So we need to drive towards the bridges of the zone. The bridges of the river. We need to cross it once again. But is there any spot we can play? Few teams with the rotation coming in. Looks like DA is going to cross the bridges before us. Semty. Hopefully DA. Please don't stop right now. Please do not stop. They're still driving and we are committing. We are committing for the cross. And DA is still driving. So far so good. We made it. Oh, Semty, be careful. Oh, yo, Semty, please. Oh, it's fine. Saved PogChamps in chat. And we're still alive. But what can we do? What can we play? Look at this. Look at Fuzz face. Just fragging out onto Ratio Edge. And those teams are fighting, heavily fighting. And we are still in the process of finding a location to play. Now getting pressured by Crow Crowd, by Reciprocity. This is a dip. Semty, are you stopping? And we are stopping. It looks like we are stopping, committing to this dip. Alright, but it is exposed all the way on top of the hill though. It is Reciprocity with an angle. Semty trying to go for a K9 shot, but it's not connecting and we are sitting ducks. We are absolutely sitting ducks. Of course, those are very hard shots to hit. This is not good. We can't stay here. We absolutely can't stay here. We need to make a move. We are going for it. 3 guys in 1 car. Jimbo. No, we can't. The car is too low. The car is too low. EB is knocked as well. We can't get out. Semty is trying to use the vehicle for some protection. Shooting back, trying to save EB desperately. More smokes coming in. Semty needs to prone first. Alright, the car explosion coming in. This is such a rough spot for us. This is such a rough spot because we have 4 players of Reciprocity all the way on top of the hill. Semty is going for it. He is going to stick the rest. Jimbo, he is kind of safe, but there's nothing he can do. Alright, so EB is at least back up for now. He is at least back up. Do we still have 1 vehicle? I don't think so. I don't think we have... Yeah, we do. There's 1 Dacia left. Of course, we're going to be sitting ducks as soon as we're going to enter the car. The rotation, I don't get it either. They probably didn't thought that there was 1 team sitting on the mountain because most teams committed towards the north side of the zone. And Semty, oh yes, Koom will have an angle. Semty has nowhere to go. He can't do anything. We can't do anything. We just need to prone. And hopefully Reciprocity won't find an angle. That's basically all we can do. Of course, we need to focus on the circles to come. This is it. Phase 3. Oh, this is good though. This is good. We are in the circle and Reciprocity, they are not. So Reciprocity, they need to stop focusing on us because they need to find a way into the zone. This is in our favor though. This is good. Reciprocity, they need to make a move really, really soon. But they're still going in for the focus. I don't get it though. I don't get why. You can stay there all you want, but at some point the blue will catch you. They need to make a move. Udir is already downhill and he's still applying the pressure. EB got hit twice again. We can't leave this spot yet. This circle, it should heavily favor NIP, but NIP they made across the bridges at Georgopol. So they kind of left a looting spot behind. This is rough. Luckily we have some smokes left, but I don't get it. I don't get why Reciprocity is still shooting us. They're not inside of the circle. They need to make a move. They can't just stay there and shoot us. Like, so far, only 1 knock. Even getting pressured now by other teams. And they're still going for it. They're still going for it. We just need to stay alive. A bit more. Oh, look at Gamer Legion. Look at Gamer Legion right there. All the way on top. Reciprocity. This is what you get. This is exactly what you get. You stayed there way too long. And now there's another team. Gamer Legion trying to pull up. And now Reciprocity is in a very, very rough spot for themselves. And luckily we won't get the pressure. It is Monkey now open up the fight. But Misa actually got a knock. And Skoom is knocked. Monkey now as well. Come on, Gamer Legion. Keep pushing. Keep pushing them. Punish them for it. They were way too kill hungry. They were tunneling straight at us. And now they are the one into trouble. Keep it up though, keep it up. So only 2 players left for reciprocity. Udyr's going downhill. And Gamer Legion still fighting with 1 player all the way on top of the hill. It's Shiv now. Shiv is out. Gamer Legion came out on top. And suddenly it is Udyr, the only player left. Well played, guys. And we have some more space. Hopefully we can go in for the flush right there. Ooh, we crawled away. Alright, so Udyr with the vehicle, with the buggy coming in. Semty, you can't do it. You can't overpeak. Shots are coming in. Semty is low, but he's safe and sound. We need to wait it out. The circle is about to pop once again. And where is it going? It's going to be phase 4 away from water. Going all the way to the south side. Please. Please. Alright. Okay. It's actually not too bad. It is actually not too bad. EB now with the smokes and Gamer Legion with a pretty interesting rotation coming in. They were stopping and immediately getting the pressure and they are out now. So Gamer Legion leaving the mountain and they are out. Some smokes are being used. We need to get across though. We need to get across. Semty, they are already gone. Semty is trying to find the player, but they're already outside of the circle. Lots of smoke. We need to leave this dip and we do. Alright, I like the play, I like the positioning, but what can we do? It's G2 at the other side. G2 at the other side, and we are sandwiched by 2 teams. Crowd and G2. But EB is hitting his shots with the mini. Doing a lot of damage on 2 players of Crowd inside of that hangar. And creates an opportunity for himself to move closer towards the circle. G2 is leaving that position as well. I like it, EB. Keep going, keep going. So far, so good. Hopefully, he is able to pick up Brexco around here. It's going to be important, though. Because he's still stuck. He's absolutely still stuck right here. The bullets are also getting less and less. Now playing for sound. Oh, no. Semty got knocked and he's all alone. Semty is all alone in the open. Got taken out by Tixu. And now it is Jimbo. He is proning. He is proning. Of course, he knows that G2 is right there. Semty is flushed as well. We are down to just 2 players. And EB, he heard Brexco pulling up. But he can't really leave this position. He can't really do it. He doesn't want to peek Crowd at this point, of course. Because there's an entire team. It doesn't matter if you peek him. You won't win that fight. Here we go. He is inside. Jimbo is inside as well. And now we just need to stay alive. Don't peek. Hoping that we won't get knocked. And still Brexco though. Brexco has lots of space now. And Brexco is trying to hold us out. Look at him go. We can't do it. We can't go for it. Crowd. Getting ready in their vehicles. Maybe trying to bait out a peek from EB. EB is not taking... Oh no, we lose Jimbo. We lose Jimbo by Brexco right there. Oh no, and suddenly we only have 1 player left. It is EB. But what can he do? What can he do? Of course, he knows he can't peek. Crowd is right there. Is he going over? Brexco now getting knocked. And EB wants it. EB wants the flush. But Navi finds a headshot. And oh no, we are out. It is Friday the 13th. And we are out 13th place without any kills. This is a 0-point game on the first game on Erangel. Oi, 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 oi. This is not good. We need to go back towards the drawing board. We still have 1 game left. And we had some rough games for today. Ay, ay, ay. The circle, of course, was spicy. Went to Zarki. The river was exactly in the middle. It was a 50-50 circle. We were going towards the north side of the river. But suddenly, the circle went towards the south side. So we need to go back. We were late with the rotation coming in. And then we kind of lost control. The rotations are not looking good. We keep putting ourselves in bad situations and we can't really take fights. We're losing players as well. But it's fine. We need to remember what happened in week number 1. We didn't start off that good. But even a bad start also means that the players will look back towards the game. They will have a talk, and they will have to talk and see what they can improve. And exactly what they did in week number 1. And we saw the results coming in week number 2. It was absolutely a great week for us. And this was Empty with the driving, flipping his vehicle. Was mostly going in for style points. And he also did some damage on EB right here. The driving is still... It's still kind of a problem. Liquid driving. Some great highlights. Some PogChamp highlights coming in. Oh, yeah. It's okay though. It's okay. I mean, look at the top left. This is only match number 34 out of 96. We will have good days. We will have bad games. We might even have bad weeks. It is okay. We can only look at the scoreboard when it's all done. Then it really matters. And we know out of experience in the last phases that every point counts. So it might look like a bad day. This might be some very important points to take. Also Navi and FaZe, they are having a rough day. At this point it is only TSM that's absolutely dominating. But FaZe, they are in control of the hospital. It's a pretty good spot. And Aduzi with his teammates at the south side. They have quite some space though, but they are spotted out by TSM. And Iroh is hitting his shots. TSM so far, 3 kills on the board. Yes, indeed, we are out, unfortunately. We were out pretty early on. 13 plays, 0 kills on the board. Meaning we picked up no points in this game. Still sitting on 13 in total. But this is not the last game. We have 1 game left for today. And we're just going to save the best for last. We are going to close it out with at least 15 kills. That's going to be our saver for today. And we are peeking. Ooh, FaZe are very happy with this circle. FaZe is very, very happy with the circle. And TSM, of course, they are outside now. But Navi, they might be in a perfect position to pick up some kills coming in. Gustav is going in, trying to send it, but Navi is right there. Aduzi needs to back off, hide behind the tree. But of course, this nade will probably connect, although it's his last nade. It is bouncing, not connecting, but Gustav is very low. Vehicle explosion coming in. Aduzi actually needs to heal. Gustav is knocked, Rory as well. Iroh now needs to use his smokes to save his teammates. And they're still outside of the zone. Navi are not getting pressured, so it's okay. Look at this though. Nice smoke path coming in from NIP. They are getting inside of the zone and they're pushing a team of 7 esports. 7 esports, 2 players in that building. It's going to be an interesting fight. And Michael, oof, nice rotation. He actually made it in. Well played by them. Crowd with the control on the east side. Oh, the stream is buffering. Please go back. We need it. We need it. I'm going to refresh it quickly. Hopefully it is not a crash. That's an F in the chat right there. Alright, this is a replay. Let's take a look. Alright, this is exactly what we saw. This is kind of what we already saw. Hopefully it will continue right now. Here we go. So far so good. Alright, we're back. We're back. Saved PogChamps in chat. Nice one. And TSM struggling to find a way in. And Navi picking up those kills. Currently sitting on 3 in total. Decent for them. It is alright. Ival is sneaking. Getting very close now to Ense. Alright, so. Indeed. TSM looking like they have their first rough game for today. FaZe are still very happy. Full control of Hospital Hill. G2, they are out already. Kinda a little bit invisible actually. G2 is kinda a little bit invisible for today. They're not looking too great. They have an off day, just like us. But it's fine. Michael Last player for TSM made it inside of that building. Hopefully Na'Vi is aware. And Crowd actually still alive. Ooh, look at Eiffel. Oh, Mikas. That's unfortunate. But his teammate was ready. Should be able to get Mikas back up. This is a top 9 NIP. Not committing yet. 7 esports at the houses. Circle popping. Oh, 7 esports. That's a pretty good circle for them. And Na'Vi, full control. Na'Vi have full control of the south side. They could even wait for FaZe. FaZe needs to leave the hospital. That's going to be rough for them to do so. They need to make a move pretty quick. Otherwise, they're going to get sandwiched by Crowd. And NIP, they need to make a push towards these compounds in the circle. Sadovnik with the opening knock onto MBS. But Miracle, he has an answer though. Vard, nice one. Came out on top of that fight. NIP is down to 2 players, but they at least got a compound. And I think that compound is in the circle. Yes, it is. Alright, that's a big push coming in. And DA, of course, they need to fight out with Crowd. But I want to see the fight at the south side. I want to see FaZe and Na'Vi fighting it out. That's a big angle by Maxi. Look at FaZe though. 7 kills already on the board. Of course, they're at a pretty good spot, but now they need to make a move. Na'Vi is focusing on Desperados, so FaZe, they could close in. HC is getting closer. FaZe as well. Where is Uba? Crowd finally eliminated. That's a big opener by Pokemon. Uba is knocked. What is? Oh, he's out there. Lose Uba. Uba was stuck down the hill. That's a nice headshot from HC. And they are committing to this fight. They are committing. Here we go. Best of luck. Forced to use the smoke. Maxi is waiting. Maxi so far, really good face. Even committing to stay in the blue. Aduzi is knocked as well. FaZe in the upper hand on this fight. HC is out. Senya going in. Whoa! Holy moly! And now FaZe is down to just FaZe. Getting pressured by Edelweiss, who has a pretty good compound. And FaZe is out. Na'Vi came out on top. FaZe was enjoying their position at the hospital until the circle went all the way towards the west side. And Na'Vi was in control, just waiting for them. And they had some big opening knocks coming in. And now Enza using the mollies. Onto 7 esports. 7 esports, they can't peek. They're kind of stuck. But Enza and NIP, they're probably going to push the same compound. The triple story is still in though. Rostamar finding Edelweiss. And they need to push. And they are going for it. Smokes are coming in. NIP, they could profit on this as well. That was quick. That was very quick actually. And now, suddenly, NIP, you need to make a move. I think Vard tried to hold out the cross from Mikas. Squeaky is going to heal up. A DA. I mean, I was kind of... I was a little bit toxic on DA, of course. But they're still alive. And they are having a better day than Team Liquid. Here we go. Miraku and Vard. Nades are being used. Na'Vi on 10 kills. Ooh, nice nade coming in by Vard. Rustamar is knocked. Squeaky bottom floor, but Mikas, look at Mikas right there. Mikas with a cheeky angle. Very cheeky angle. He's now falling back. He's holding, but he can't do anything. Michael is finally out. Was the last player remaining. Ooh, Vard is very low. He needs to go for it. Vard, this guy is absolutely insane. Look at this guy. Absolutely popping off. 5 kills on his own. Fighting for the last compound inside of the circle. He lost his teammate though, but he is still alive. And DA, look at DA actually making a push towards Na'Vi. DA is making a push towards Na'Vi. That is impressive. That is very impressive. Pokemon Boy sticking out the res. Mitrailleus, this guy. He's not committing for a peek. He wants to. He wants to though. Yeah, he's falling back for now. Ooh, so Na'Vi is back to 3 players. Nades are coming in. That was the last one from Bastelok. And this is the last circle, star circle coming in. And Na'Vi, of course, a very good game already. They should be able to close out this game. 2 snakes for DA left. They are proning. Just a matter of time before they're spotted by Na'Vi. Look at this. Double peeking. No chance for a beautiful death. 1 player left. And suddenly Vard was able to get a second position out of this game. Basically all he could do. 5 points. Great game for him. And NRP, they are stepping up. Of course, they had a pretty rough 2 weeks into this phase. But they are absolutely popping off. And he's not giving up yet. Oh, that nade did a lot of damage. And this is probably the end of the road for NRP. Well played. 24 points for Na'Vi. That's an insane game for them. And that was kind of the game we needed. But we lost it. The rotations were not on point. We were too slow. Other teams beat us to our preferred locations. And TSM is still indeed way ahead. But Na'Vi with a game like this, ooh, they're probably going to overtake us as well. Because our lead was only 14 points. Our lead was only 14 points. But we need to stay positive. We still have 1 game left for today. It is not over yet. Maybe this game, the last game in Erangel, will be our record game. Well played so far. Thank you for tuning in. We have a small break before we start with the last game of today. It's in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Shout it out, let 'em know we got something last night. I'm just wearing my pajamas, staying up too late, 'cause I'm watching Futurama, thinking where's my drama? My life's no melodrama, leave it off the screen, 'cause it's got no genre. Sometimes I call my mama, rain, yeah, she's always my armor. I want to fly away, far from my mistakes. My baggage has too much weight, hey, hey. So my bed is where I stay. Tell the clouds that I say hey. I know it's a phase, but it's harder to realize that I'll never be a quarter of the man I could have been when I got older, and all the things I could have done if I was smarter. Think of my departure. Look at the hour, I have work in an hour. It's been 2 days since I've showered. I want to fly away, far from my mistakes. My baggage has too much weight, hey, hey. So my bed is where I stay. I want to fly away, far from my mistakes. My baggage has too much weight, hey, hey. So my bed is where I stay. Tell the clouds that I say hey. Tell the clouds that I say hey.
That's a knock. That's a second knock. 70. Oh, 70. Triple kill, wiping the entire team of NIP. Holy moly, well done.
Look in the face of all these nerds right now, how nervous they are.
Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, let's go. We should push him.
Let's go, come Sam, it's a 3-point, come on. Let's go. He's straight left, come with me.
Here we are about to jump into the last game for today. It is Friday the 13th and it is showing. Of course, we do not want to be superstitious, but we are not having the best day yet, but it's fine, it is alright. This is an entire season, we will have bad games. So far, the games are also unlucky, our rotations are okay, but we are just a little bit too slow to our preferred locations. Other teams just beat us to it. And then, if we don't have the spots we want to play or the spots we prefer, we don't feel in control. And there's not that many situations where we were able to take a full-on team fight. But it's fine, it is okay, it is indeed only 13 points on the board for today. We dropped back from position number 1 to position number 3. It is alright, right? We are still supporting Team Liquid. And they need all the support they can get in the last game for today. This is Erangel, our favorite map. It's been a while since we had our last chicken dinner. And we're still third. It is still good. But we know we can do better. So hopefully this last game will actually turn things around for now. But also TSM, I don't know what is going on with them. But they are performing out of their mind, and suddenly TSM, they have a lead of 31 points ahead of us. And also Navi with the previous chicken dinner, they overtook us on the leaderboard. 10 points behind Navi, but FaZe, as our other main competitor, we still have a lead of 23 points. So right now, comfortable third place on the leaderboard, even if we're not really playing that well. But one good game could turn things around. It's all we need. We need a good game for now. And like I said before, I still prefer to be like third or fourth on the leaderboard, so we actually have a goal. We can actually work towards the first place on the leaderboard. It's a nice race. It gives way more exciting games for us as Team Liquid fans. Like, imagine if we are sitting in the first place and it's only absolute dominance and the lead is just getting bigger and bigger. After a while, it won't be that interesting anymore. So basically, the boys are making it excited for us to watch. It's going to make the games very interesting. And also with TSM fragging out, we're going to keep a close eye onto the kill feed and hoping they have a bad last game for today. Here we go. Really, no way. Level 28, that's insane. He's a grinder. He is dedicated, of course. Jimbo, maybe that is a factor as well. He wasn't feeling that well. He was sick. He was having a fever yesterday. That, of course, might affect his performance as well. But it is unfortunate that we were not really into a position to take the team fight. Because team fighting is the best, well, basically our best skill for Team Liquid. Here we go. That's also true indeed. The Kickoff Cup was exciting because we were absolutely dominating. That is true indeed. That was exciting to watch as Team Liquid was absolutely stomping the entire lobby. And Jimbo now getting pressured by 7 Esports. That's basically the story for today. Like, we leave our town, we leave Pochinki and we want to take control of a spot. But that spot is already taken by another team. Therefore, we don't really know what to play. Right now, of course, Jimbo needs to fall back. We don't have any info left. What can we play? Jimbo with the M16 and the SKS. It's not great. The circle is pretty okay. I mean, if it's the same mistake every time, it also makes it easier to focus on. If we're only doing one thing wrong, then the boys can use tonight trying to look for a fix. And it's only the first game of week number 3. And it only makes us stronger to have games like this. And we parked the car now a little bit more uphill, close to the dog houses. And this is better, of course. This is way better. We have plenty of overview. Hopefully the guys have some scopes to work with. We need the scopes, we need the information as well. This is a good circle in our favor. At least it's not a melee circle. At least it's not another Zharki circle. This is straight at Pochinki, and all we need is an overview right now. Look at that. Those compounds are already taken by Gamer Legion. G2 all the way in the distance, still with the rotation coming in. We can chill, we can stay here, we don't need to make a move. Now EB got spotted, it is fine, at least we got the confirmation that there is a team inside. I'm not getting the circle, it's very decent, but why are we running? It's alright, we don't have to play for the circle every time. Of course, we need to find a proper balance, because there are circles that just yoink away from you all the way to Narnia, and you need to find a way. You need to find a way. Also, because it's still Friday the 13th, we need something to counter the superstition, we need something to counter the bad luck, so I was already prepping the helmet even in the break, and I look like an idiot, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, my room is dark, there are absolutely no lights on, I'm sitting behind my computer with an actually helmet up on my head, but it's all for the performance of this team, right? We need all the luck we can get, we need all the magic coming in right now. And Jemty, he got hit once, but of course he is safe. We are going to group up, the cars are safe as well. We have the overview, the circle is still good, we need to stay positive. Oh, but Desperados are actually really close now to Jemty. Jemty is alone. Can you back off though? Hopefully DA won't commit, these compounds is pretty good to have. Oh, they're getting closer now. Jimbo's firing some shots, that's a nice headshot. Calvin Klein is very low. Jimbo, he knew he hit a headshot and he's going for it. Desperados getting the pressure up. Ultra peeking over, and now Semty and Jimbo are downhill in between. Getting pressured by a different team, 7 Esports with an angle. Stay alive, boys. Don't over peek right now. Desperados, of course, we know they are in a bad spot because they're also getting pressured by 7 Esports. Jimbo knows, and we want to capitalize on this. We want to make a move. Jimbo not getting very close though. He's almost got an angle on the 2 players. There it is, waiting for it, waiting for an opportunity. Simzy very low. Oh, Jimbo, this is the second time that he's so close for a knock. This time it is Simzy. Nades are coming in. Simzy is still 1 shot. Molly, that might even connect actually to Simzy. That Molly might connect this, it's just a little bit too fast. Simzy was able to pop a first aid, and Jimbo needs to back off a little bit, but that's 7 Esports at the back. EB is there as well. We are committing to this fight. Come on, boys. We are committing to this fight. We need the confidence. And this is a team fight. We need some knocks coming in. Nice EB. Tomil is knocked as well. Desperados is down to just 2 players. Come on, boys. Capitalize on this. Oh, no. Here we go. Keep pushing, boys. Keep pushing. Desperados Ultra. The snake was able to take out EB. Insta flush coming in. Simzy is there. Come on, boys. Even though we lose EB, we need to take out the remaining players. Desperados 2 up. We lost EB in the process. Ultra got a headshot. 7 Esports. Nice, Jemty. Well played. Jemty is right there. And Jemty with the cleanup. Well played. Alright, so we picked up 3 points. Desperados is out. Navi Senya with an angle onto Jemty. Jemty needs to back off a little bit. Shots far in the distance though. It is alright though. It is alright. We lost EB. Because Ultra was prodding, of course, Desperados, they couldn't do anything. But now at least we have control of the high ground. It is still a good position. We lost EB, what we got 3 points in return. A decent start for today. Circle is in our favor. Tapping the helmet. All the luck is needed as of now. Another good circle. Straight center. Perfect positioning. And now we need to stay here. Don't let any team get close to us. Gather as much information as possible. This will be our game to close out. We need the points. We only have 13 in total of today. And we already picked up 3 kills. Unlucky that we lose EB in the process. But we're still up. 3 players left. Come on, boys. We need the confidence. Gonna be very, very nice if we could close out this game with lots of points. It will set us up for tomorrow. And look at FaZe, G2. They are fighting early game as well. FaZe also not having a great day. Same with G2. It is indeed poor EB. But he knows he has the teammates. They're able to clutch it out when they need it. And he's looking empty, of course, and trying to find an angle onto 7 Esports. But now he is backing off. We're still splitting. Semty is all alone. Hopefully that's the doorbell. I think that's for my roommate. I can't open the door. Hopefully that's the doorbell with some extra deliveries for better circles coming in. It's the FBI opening up once again. Jimbo with the Dacia rotating in. Getting closer. And he's going to group up with Semty. Timmy! It's my roommate Timmy. He ordered something. Here we go. Jimbo so far so good. Coming in hot. Grouping up with Semty. They prefer this hill, but shots are now coming in. Don't die, Jimbo. We need you. Even Smoke's coming in. He wants to go back in his car. But Na'Vi, of course, they might camp it, waiting for him to get inside. Alright, should be safe to do so. What are we going to do? They're gonna... Ah, alright. So they just want to exchange some loot. They want to exchange some loot. Semty's still going to remain on this hill. And now Jimbo is going back to Gemty. Well played, boys. Alright, interesting to see. Going back to Gemty. Gemty is still there. T-Bone in the compound downhill. Car is still safe. Gemty not getting pressured all the way on top. And he's in a very good position with a Mini 6 times to gather a lot of information right now. Na'Vi making a move pretty soon. We are waiting for another circle to pop. And to spot it. That's a 2-seater in the opening of the Yellow's houses. Going in for the vehicles. Ooh, Pokemolodoy with a hit very far up in the south side of the zone. Alright. Almost 30 seconds left for phase 3. So far the circles were pretty good, but it's only phase 2. The circle can still go anywhere. Luckily T-Bone is spotted in the barn, but he's not peeking. 20 seconds left. Alright, we need the circle lock in our favor. Come on. We had some pretty bad rotations. We had some awful circles coming in, but it's not over yet. I'm already tapping the helmet. Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. Indeed. EB praise in chat. Circle is about to pop. Look at where we are. At the high ground. Straight center. Is it enough? It is actually. Well played. Alright, so we still have the high ground. Although it might be a pretty rough position to hold as soon as more teams are closing in. But so far, so good. Semty is indeed going back towards his brother. Back to Gemty. Gemty in a pretty good position. And Jimbo, he is just waiting for T-Bone to make a move. Maybe his teammates will try to group up. He is not Answer going for it. And 4-7 still spotted in Pochinki. They can't do anything yet. They are stuck. Several teams are actually in Pochinki. DA, Reciprocity, the Knights, and also N47. Pochinki is absolutely stacked. And we might be in a pretty good spot actually to wait for those teams to leave. But we cannot afford to lose another player, especially at this location. Because look at this, we have a lot of overview, but do we have a lot of cover? Vehicle spotted, want to take out the tires. T-Bone in the open. Oh, high fall. Big damage coming in though. Be careful, boys. We wanted to have T-Bone right there, but T-Bone got away. Semty is knocked by Fax all the way up in the distance. Smokes are coming in from Gemty. Gemty is also low. Is he gonna stick it or is he going to heal up first? More shots coming in. Oh, crossfire actually. He should be safe for now. Please get Semty up. Please get Semty up. We need him. We absolutely need him. Reciprocity is indeed popping off. Gemty wants to pick up his brother before he's going to heal himself. And we are back to 3 players. Jimbo is still at the other hilltop. At one point he needs to fall back. Come on. Come on. Indeed, Fax hit a pretty nice shot all the way across the map. There you go. Look at Pochinki still. Reciprocity heavily fighting, but they are cleaning up the entire town. Empty needs to heal up. We're going to use the bandages. We don't have to heal that fast. DA is out. Reciprocity came out on top. But they're not done yet. And for 7 and the Knights are also still there. Getting closer to the timer of 30 seconds. Come on, we need another good circle. Even though we lost EB, our positioning is pretty good. We have lots of information coming in. But we can't lose another player right now. 20 seconds on the board left. Get the spams out. This is racial ads with the rotation coming in. Semty is trying to find an angle, but the trees are blocking his vision. 10 seconds left. Come on. Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. Jimbo took over the barn, where T-Bow was previously, tapping the helmet. Here we go. EB praise in chat. And look at this zone. Look at this zone. The helmet finally woke up. It is finally helping. We did it, chat. We did it. Stay focused. Keep the chat going. Keep the spam alive. We cannot slow down yet. That barn is a great spot, actually. And we still have the overview. Lots of teams will struggle to find a way in, especially on the southeast side. FaZe will struggle, Gamer Legion will struggle, TSM will struggle as well, and also G2. All these teams will need to find out. Look at Michael absolutely popping off. Holy moly, that's a huge nade coming in. NIP is out, and TSM, they are having a sick day, and it doesn't look like they're going to stop as of yet. JMT with some nice shots. Manox is right there at the bottom of the hill, and he's down to almost 50 HP. He wants to get to the tree. He made it though. Fex is hitting his shots. We can't get knocked. JMT, Semty can't get knocked right here. And Jimbo, of course, playing for positioning at the barn side. Come on. So far so good. Look at Semty go. Not missing any shots. Bye-bye Manox. He is out. Semty needs to fall back because it is Fex once again hitting his shots. But we pick up 1 extra point. Well played, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. We still have a good spot. We know. These guys know. Jemty, Semty know. They are in a very good position. We will see lots of rotations coming in. People will try to send it in. There's not that much to play. Oh, Fex. This guy is absolutely hitting his shots. It's Chris making sound at the bottom of the hill. But now Navi still finding angles. Jemty needs to back off. Down to 50 HP. But we're still good. They're playing it safe. They don't want to overpeak. Well played, boys. And back off while you can. It's not worth it to get knocked. It is absolutely not worth it to get knocked. Here we go. Hey, Semty knows. 2 players in that shack. And he wants those points. He absolutely wants those points. But he can't take it. Now getting pressured. Far up in the distance from Navi. And we are grouping up once again. So T-Bone actually left the barn. That surprises me. Alright, here we go. Come on. We need another good circle coming in. Less than a minute. Semty, Jemty in full control on top of this hill. 1 player spotted in the open. Jemty with mini shots coming in. Big damage though. Page is low. But he's proning in a tiny dip. But he is safe. 40 seconds left. Less than 40 seconds left. Come on. Here we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. FaZe spotted in the open. And they are forced to use their smokes. Nice big damage coming in. Up late, Semty. Maxi is knocked. Spam that smoke. Spam that smoke. He's still 1 up. There's still 1 up. 20 seconds left. Come on, boys. He is so low. He is behind the 2-seater. Right there. Fuzz FaZe. Oh, this should be it. Nice one. Nice one. Keep it going. 5 kills on the board. 5 kills on the board. And Jimbo is even helping out. Circle is about to pop. Tapping the helmet. Be ready. Let's go. That's exactly the circle what I would like to see. Look at Poshinki. Reciprocity. The Knights, they need to make a move. And we have a great position. This is the high ground. Lots of overview. But we can't lose Semty. We can't lose Jemty. Jemty is low. Look at that last remaining FaZe player. Hard shots to hit, of course. Jemty is now knocked by Bestlock. Plenty of smokes. This should be a safe rest. This should be a safe rest. Stay alive, Semty. Stay alive. We can't lose you. We cannot afford to lose you. And Jimbo, of course, he knows that the entire team of Reciprocity is still in Pochinki. He knows exactly where they are, and they are getting inside of their vehicle. Jimbo, be ready. This might be a few kills for you to pick up. Wanted, last player remaining for the Knights, also still up. And they are sending it. Reciprocity is about to send it. Come on. We are back to 3 players as well. Look at this. Reciprocity going in with the vehicle, getting very close to FaZe and N47. This could work out in our favor though. Alright, smoke already placed out in case we need to fall back. There it is. 1 player spotted downhill. Nice one, Jimbo. Monkey is knocked from Reciprocity. Can we go in for the flush though? Also FaZe, of course. He wants to nade out Reciprocity. Come on, boys. Stay alive. This is a great spot. This is an absolutely great spot. We could pick up quite some kills right here. Nice one, Semty. Keep going. Keep going. That crate. Is that a gift though? Where is the crate? Oh, that crate is super close. That crate is actually super close. Oh, no, Semty. Na'Vi. Na'Vi with the angle. Smokes are coming in, but is it enough? Is it enough though? Semty is super low. 1 shot. Oh, no, we lost Semty. We lost Semty in the process. Na'Vi had an angle. Na'Vi is sitting all the way in the open field at the south side of the zone. Come on, we need more smoke. So we need a smoke in our back to block off the vision from Na'Vi. And look at Na'Vi right there, only behind vehicles. And there's not a single team that is going to pressure them. Jempty needs to loot up first. TSM is out now as well. Oh, Jempty! No, we lose Jempty! Crocodile with an angle. Oh no, Crocodile with an angle. I thought he was safe. I absolutely thought he was safe. And suddenly, oh no. Suddenly we are down to just 1 player. Jimbo, the last player, is still up looking for his first kill on the board. This is a top 10. 6 kills. But he needs a good circle. Jimbo, you need to make a move. You need to leave this barn as fast as you can. Circle is popping. It's a decent circle. Decent circle for Jimbo. Now, it could be worse. But he needs to make a play. He needs to leave it. And he knows. And he's going for it. Don't take the vehicle. You can do it. You can do it, Jimbo. Go for it. Those teams are fighting. This could be an opening for you. And he is running. He is rotating. Passing several teams right now. Crowd, Reciprocity, and also FaZe. He might be able to pick up the crate as well. Hopefully Jimbo will spot that crate out. It would be interesting to see if he's going to take it though. It's an AUG, but it's still a fresh level 3 vest and helmet. Jimbo spotted out FaZe. Is he going in for some shots? Oh, FaZe with the cleanup. Reciprocity is out. Now shots are coming in with the SKS. It was connected to HC though. But he can't finish him off, of course. But Jimbo made it in. Jimbo is inside of the circle. Well, what can he do? Now, oh, Crowd once again with an angle. G2 is out as well. We have placement point, at least 1. And Crowd, I don't think Jimbo is able to get that crate. I don't think he is able to get it. And N47 is out as well. And N47 actually stayed alive way longer than I thought they would be. That nade. Oh, there was a tree blocking. Going for it. Adusi is now knocked as well. Jimbo is thinking about it though. Jimbo is absolutely thinking about it. Is he going in? Is he going in for the push? Now getting pressured. He sent a circle. This place right here might be good to sling it out. More shots are coming in. Na'Vi is out. Oh, Jimbo, you were pretty close though. It's a top 5. It is a top 5 for now. You have a center circle position. Just pick a place right here. Hopefully he is safe. Those compounds, of course, are pretty obvious if you're going to lay in there. Jimbo knows he doesn't want to have these compounds. He is looking for a spot that provides a lot. Oh, nice shots coming in though. Nice shots coming in, but that's spotted out. Ensa, 2 players left. Jimbo can't go for it. And this spot, look at this. It is in the open, but it is in some sort of dip. Alright, so here it is. We are starting our snake game. It is a top 4. And this is our best game so far. 10 seconds left. EB praise in chat. tapping the helmet. We need a good circle. Hopefully Jimbo is able to stay alive as long as he can. Come on. Yes, let's go. All right, this is great. This is absolutely great. Jimbo is straight at the center of the circle. Krokraut at the north side and FaZe at the east side. And we have Ense at the west side of the zone. And all the remaining teams, Krokraut with 4, Ense with 3 and FaZe with 3. And Jimbo is all on his own. He is all on his own. It is rough though. Normally we see Semty or Gemty to snake it out. But Jimbo is also a great snake. He knows how to place this. I like the position actually. Of course it's not an obvious spot. But you need to pick over quite a lot in order to spot Jimbo. And all the teams are playing it passively. They are not committing for a fight, yes, they are waiting it out. And it's gonna be slow. I think we're gonna see a very slow circle. I don't think the teams will actually fight it out. No shots coming in whatsoever and it's quiet. It is actually super quiet right now. No shots, not a single shot. We can just listen at the birds at this point. We can absolutely listen at the birds. Oh, you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, this is rough though. This is super rough. cricket noises coming in. FaZe is sticking out. Krokraut is sticking it out as well. And of course, no one is moving. Absolutely no one is moving. And Jimbo, not sure. Hopefully Jimbo just doesn't go crouch and peek over. Be patient. Be patient. And now Krokraut, look at Krokraut. They are playing as a team. They're trying to get more information as possible. Finally, shots are coming in. It is Ense fighting with Krokraut. No hits as of yet. Even nades are being used, but they're not connecting. They are not connecting. Circle. Not yet. This is phase 8. He's still in a very good position. But indeed, Uba is slowly getting an off angle downhill. Jimbo, you don't have to move. You can just stay here. This is a pretty good tip. Remember, the next circle will be the star circle. And he even is in a good position for that one. Just snake it out. Just stay here. Don't even move. We are still looking at this overview for the last few minutes without a single knock coming in at the kill feed. This is a very, very slow endgame. But nonetheless, this is our best game for today. We need the points. And FaZe is still up, but we have a lead of 23 points onto FaZe. So it will be in our favor that Krokraut will clean up FaZe as fast as they can. 30 seconds is almost left before we're going into the last circle, the star circle. And I think it will be straight on Jimbo. It will probably be straight on Jimbo. So all these teams will probably not even look. Of course they will look towards his direction, but they won't think that Jimbo is proning right here. Come on, Jimbo. Don't participate in the fights. Do not participate in any fights. 10 seconds left. Holy moly, this is a slow endgame. This is a super slow endgame. No one is committed to, no one wants to take this fight. Alright, here we go. This is it. The star circle is in the favor of Jimbo, but he needs to stay alive as long as possible. These other teams right now need to fight it out, but they're not committing. Yes, no one wants to leave this server in 4th place. Krokraut with the high ground. They should be in full control. Jimbo getting spotted out. How is Jimbo getting spotted out actually? That might give away his position for FaZe now. Smokes are coming in. He is still up though. Oh, the nade. The nade is very close to Jimbo, but he's still alive. He is still. It was only one nade though. It was only one nade. Monka S. Monka S. Jimbo is healing. He is getting more HP back. More smokes. Hopefully Jimbo has plenty of smokes left. Uba is there as well. And Crow Crowd, of course, they have the high ground, but they can't overpeak. Phosphase, nades coming in. Teamy receives some damage, but it's not a lot. And Crow Crowd, they are losing control slowly but surely. Come on, stay alive. Rustamar, only one player for Squeaky left. Keep on pushing, Crow Crowd. Oh, Jimbo, nice one, Jimbo. Jimbo is doing it. Jimbo is absolutely doing it. Trifali is still up. Trifali, one player remaining. Misa going in. Of course, Jimbo wants to peek. He wants to peek. He wants to flush out Teamy right there. And he is snaking. Oh, FaZe is taking control. Trifali in the best position. Trifali is out. It's a top 3. It is a top 3 for Jimbo. Well played. Absolutely good game for now. Misa is right there behind the rock. Jimbo opening up the fire. Flush him out, flush him out, flush him out. Nice one, nice one. He was able to pick up one extra kill right there. It was unfortunate, of course. Phosphase found Jimbo, but it was still nice. Oh, we could go for it though. Look at Misa. Misa is still knocked. It might even be one extra kill on the board. If FaZe is closing out this game right now. Oh no, but Phosphase was able to go in for the flush. And they're also able to close out the last game for today. Phosphase and his teammates had a pretty good end game. They came out on top. I thought it was Crow Crowd with a chicken dinner. But even though we had a rough day, we had a pretty solid game to end it off with. This was day number 1 of week number 3. It was our, let's say, worst day so far. But it's alright. It is a season. It is not a race. It is a marathon. GG's. These are the highlights for today. Jimbo with a nice opening up onto the A. Also the flush coming in. Look at this though. GMT with the SKS 3 times. Finding the knock on Phosphase in the flush. And this was so unfortunate. Circle went away. Navi went in for the push. And we couldn't move. We absolutely could not move. And after we were down, even if we wipe out Navi, we could not fight the A that was safe and sound in their compound. It is alright. It was a decent first game. This was a spicy rotation coming in. Luckily, EB did not get knocked by the vehicle coming in. This rotation was an all or nothing rotation. The tire got popped from the car, therefore spinning in the open field, losing 2 players. Jimbo was stuck in a shack with Semty, and Semty was able to stay alive pretty long though. And here was Semty solo once again on Senok. Taken out by the A. EB taken out all the way in the distance. And it was just down to Gemty. This one, nice kill on the board in the 3rd place. Gemty did all he could. A 3rd place is still pretty good. And this was a pretty weird game actually. This was a very, very weird game. The circle actually committed to the south side of the river. Reciprocity were all the way on top of the hill. And we could not do anything. We were stuck. We were absolutely stuck. And this fight was PogChamp though. Even if we have 4 bad games behind us, we still feel confident enough to take this fight. And that's a good signal. That's a really good signal. We take out 3 points of Desperados, but we lose EB in the process. And look at this laser. Manox, no way for him to escape. Flushes are coming in as well. And we pick up 2 kills from FaZe right there. The guys, this game was good. The shots were connecting. Of course, you play all the way on top of the hill. Lots of angles to get shot from, but also to spot other teams. Jimbo, oof, was a big nade. Was this a random nade coming in? Teamy is knocked out. Able to flush him out. Well played, Jimbo. Was a GG. Look at his placements. It's actually all over the map. 11, 6, 30.